hot sunny day in Southampton at St Mary's for Crystal Palace against Southampton. Just one place and a couple of points separating these two sides. Free kick for Southampton, Ward-Prowse territory. It's not going to be a direct free kick, surely, from the Southampton captain. It is just to the left-hand side of the Crystal Palace 18-yard box. And there are lots and lots of players waiting for this delivery just in front of the Crystal Palace goalkeeper. Referee just sorting out a few bits of pushing and shoving as eventually the whistle is blown. Ward-Prowse, well, he found a Crystal Palace head at the near post, and it goes out of play now for a corner. Watford are 1-0 up against Burnley. So those two teams, of course, at the bottom of the Premier League. And this is a corner. Oh, and it goes in off the crossbar, and Southampton have the lead. Lifted in from the left-hand side, found a Southampton head. Guehi, I think, thought he had a glove to it, but it bounces off the crossbar and over the line. And it's Romeo who gets it for Southampton. Less than 10 minutes played here at St Mary's. Crystal Palace trailing the home side by 1-0. As Palace again come forward. Oh, it's a lovely cross in from Schlupp. Found the head of Conor Gallagher, who heads wide of the Southampton goal, and he looks up into the heavens in disappointment because he knows that that was an opportunity for Palace to get themselves perhaps an equaliser here at St Mary's. The cross came in from Schlupp on the left-hand side, Gallagher leaping, and then it goes wide of Fraser Forster in the Southampton goal. Ball with, oh, it comes in. Oh, that's a really good chance. Schlupp found Nketiah. Nketiah forcing a save from Forster at his near post. That's the best chance Palace have had, I would say, apart from that Conor Gallagher header that went wide. And the block means a corner for Crystal Palace. And Southampton fans increase the volume as the ball is played infield to Adams. Referee has to get out of the way of a pass back to Teller, who goes for a shot from 20 yards out. Greater down to his right-hand side, stops it on its way past him to deny Southampton their second goal of this game. Quick break from Southampton. The Southampton 18-yard box is full of players in the red and white of the home side, and for a moment all the Palace players had stood outside of the Southampton box. Eventually Eze's there. Well, it found a Palace head, punched away by Forster, and then Anderson on the follow-up sees his shot straight into the gloves of the Southampton goalkeeper. Well, that was an opportunity from a corner for Palace. This might well be one of the last acts of the first half here at St Mary's. Played up the pitch, there could be a turn, and well, it's stopped by Gaeta. It was launched forward by Fraser Forster, played back to Che Adams, and a save made by the Palace goalkeeper. Comes out to Ayew again. Positive start to the second half for Crystal Palace as it's picked up by Gallagher, and well, it was Nketiah who tried to leap and make contact with his head. He did get his head to it. It goes out off the Southampton player who was just behind him. Yeah, as things stand, Southampton are up to 10th in the table. Palace have dropped down to 15th. The ball is pulled back by Ayew. This could be a chance for Schlupp. Oh, and I think there are shouts maybe that hit an arm. It came in to Jeffrey Schlupp, who was square on the Southampton goal. He ends up sat down on the pitch. In the end, the Palace player, good control to try and pull it back. Forster actually got a glove on an initial chance for Palace. MacArthur to Ayew. Klein on the overlap, is able to pull the ball back. Eze's there! And Palace have their equaliser! It's Eberechi's first of an injury-hit season. And the Palace fans behind Fraser Forster's goal celebrate the equaliser. Lovely ball pulled back by Klein into the path of Eze. Southampton 1, Palace 1.
Yeah, he does brilliantly to control that. When it's fallen on his weaker side, I'm thinking, I'm not really backing him here, but the way he controls it and steers it, I've not seen him do that too often with his left foot. It's quite brilliant finish. Lovely pick out, as you said, and there's been quite a lot of joy for Palace down on this right-hand side in the second period. That was one of probably 3 or 4 telling deliveries they put in from this side, but again, completely unopposed on the far side, just about concentrating and trying to get the contact. It looks like it almost goes through the goalkeeper, but again, does really well to get the correct technique, get the force on the strike, and Palace should be level, and they are now.
As a quick throw in from Elise finds MacArthur. Out to Ward, pulled infield to Hughes. Hughes with a short pass to MacArthur. MacArthur to Zaha with his back to goal. Zaha turns and shoots! Oh, and Palace have the lead late on here at St Mary's. Wilfried Zaha somehow found an inch past Fraser Forster. He punches the air, he cups his ears so he can hear the shouts from the Palace fans. And are Palace going to claim a late win here at St Mary's? In injury time, they lead Southampton by 2-1.
Brilliant goal, brilliant individual goal, but James MacArthur played a big part in the build-up. He got the ball a couple of times, cute little reverse pass, bit of disguise on it into Zaha, and he's been waiting for that moment. He's been starved of service really, but been waiting for that opportunity to roll the defender and get a strike away. It's exactly what he does. He felt where, I think it was Bednarak was, he was able to manipulate the ball away from him, and then on the swivel, perfect placement, absolutely beautiful strike, right into the corner, kissed the bottom of the post and flew in, and probably just about what Palace deserved. Not been at their best today, but I think they've shaded it, and good value for the 3 points.
As the home fans, I think, decide that that's probably it. But Palace are going to claim the victory. And as the full-time whistle goes, Patrick Vieira punches the air, comes across to hug Ralph Hasenhüttl. And despite the fact that Southampton took the lead here, 2 goals in the second half from Eberechi, and then in injury time from Wilfried Zaha, means that Palace have won here at St Mary's by 2-1.